Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Joc Pederson. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Carlos Estrella stands in as he looks at ball one here. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
On the ground up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Corey Seager. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. In there, no balls and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
In there, strike 2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
Takes a knee-high fastball. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs' starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Chris Bryant is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And that retires the side. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And now is Yasiel Puig. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Yasiel Puig.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant will put this one away, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher Wilson.
The pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Popped high in the air. Estrella is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Addison Russell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Russell.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Into the box, David Castro. And a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So striding forward now, Kenta Maeda. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Almora.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
Digging in, Mike Montgomery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip. Liner toward right center. Puig is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Estrella back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Jason Garcia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Estrella ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count. They're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing. But make it work a little bit.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Joc Pederson.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now. And
he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Javier Baez.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To his left, Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 5.
Digging in now, Albert Almora. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. Garcia is there for it, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the
Digging in
Dodgers,
to try it again,
third baseman,
David Castro.
David
He's 0 for
Castro.
1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready for another chance? Kenta Maeda, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Dodgers down in order. And this is still. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Montgomery comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mike Montgomery.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
One and two, here it comes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And he struck him out. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right,
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hayward.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your...
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, he's throwing over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He throws him on the fastball there. Corey Seager is the second out in the 7th inning.
Jason Garcia.